Hello. Ah, cute. Just... Okay, so here's the market again. Citizens Forum.
When trouble comes calling, will you be ready? Buy my armor.
Citizen messages to the Nexus. Compiled log of citizens' messages uploaded in the Aya marketplace. For the Pathfinder's eyes only. Messages to the Nexus. Subject, thank you. I remember the first time I met the Moshe. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. She has done so much for our people. When the rumors began that she'd been caught by the cat, and worse, killed, I lost hope for our future. You restored it. I don't care what anyone says. I believe you came to save us. Subject, go home. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the cat is a fool. I see you for what you are, and there are many more like me. I believe, there are some bad eggs that came from the Milky Way galaxy. Especially, you guys remember that strange, mysterious benefactor? And all the people those guys were up to no good in the Milky Way galaxy. And they were in so much trouble, probably, that they wanted to change galaxies. And now they're here, and are they here to cause trouble? Or start anew? I don't know. We'll see. Subject, none. If you come in peace and friendship, Pavoa. If your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. That is all you need to know. Subject, Pavoa. My name is Vijaka. My family said I could write to you. I never met an alien before, but I'd like to meet you. I think we can be friends. Why would we edit this? No, let's have some moral backbone and do this. Let's go back and get the other one, shall we? I think it was over here somewhere. Excuse me? Oh, what was that? Okay. Download. Why are you here? What impulse drove your people to cross dark space? What have you come here for? Do you expect us to believe you're just explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think I might follow you here. I think it might follow you here. Oh my god, no. Well, again, this mysterious benefactor was not a good man, I think. But it's often not just just white and black. So he must have some kind of reason to kill Jean Garson. Well, we're gonna check that out later. And let's hope the Reapers don't follow us. Well, they won't, because Alexander Shepard took care of those guys. Subject questions. Which one of your species actually controls this so-called initiative? Are you even different species, or just genetic constructs customized to fill different roles? Why do you all walk on two legs, like us? Is it so you accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? That's a fair question. Why do you look like us? In many ways. Why do we have two eyes and a nose and a mouth and legs and feet and arms? That's a good question. Keep off Haval. When I heard you were granted permission to land on Haval, I filed a complaint with Governor Shie. That world is one of our most sacred places, and it's not for outsiders. Even the Ket keep their distance, because they know we'll fight to the death to protect it. Anyone who defiles Haval will face consequences. Yeah, don't worry. Share your gifts. You built ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them, and let us retrace your path. There are no Ket where you came from. We have a generation facing extinction. But you could help us go where the enemy won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope for a better life. That's a neat little idea. Unedited. I'm just gonna go grab a piece of water, a glass of water. Okay, I'm back. Let's see if I remember to edit that out, or if you guys actually just watched a blank screen. Okay, let's continue onwards. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. There was a public forum up here, I believe. Okay, so this is the marketplace, okay.
Missing something crucial. I'll probably have it.
Can I join in?
Exaltation is just another word for how the Ket kill us.
Yep,
And if
basically.
you're right, if we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Ket up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
Well, their head plates can look like your people.
I've seen different types of cat. They could be exalting multiple species.
Anything they transform is an abomination. We have to destroy the creatures.
Thank
Yep.
you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
And now they have a whole new kind of gene pool to take from. Ugh. Ah, the Angarans are very emotional people. I like that. Download. Let there be unity. Before the Scourge, Angara were one people. It took centuries after that disaster to find each other again, and by then we'd been divided too long. That's how the Ket were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some don't trust you, others won't save us. Divisions are forming. If you're really here to help, keep our people united. Pavoa and Isharai to you all. So I'm guessing this is a hello and goodbye to everyone. I'm writing this in my final days. I lived a long life that now comes to its natural end. I've known great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave at a turning point in history. Part of me is angry I won't see what happens next, but I've made my peace. Whatever becomes of your people, mine and the Ket, will reverberate into the lives of my great-grandchildren. And that gives me strange comfort. I know there's more to this life than war and hardship, and I've seen enough to know your people understand that too. Be well, take care of each other, change life for the better. Goodbye. We wish you peace and good fortune. Don't be deceived by the posturing of Ephra de Teshav and his resistance. We are not a violent people. We are scientists, inventors, artists, caretakers and explorers. This is our home, but there is room enough for us all. We told the Ket the same thing, but they didn't listen. We hope you do. Ah. Subject. No one will read this. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less reach the Nexus. We're so desperate for allies against the Kett that we're willing to make the same mistake with new aliens. This little stunt by the governor won't change anything. We may as well be screaming into the wind. Yeah. Forward unedited. One more. What's down here? Oh wow, look at this. Oh, there's a Drac up there. I've only seen Vetra so far.
Doesn't seem so tough. Don't pay it any attention. Grab something to eat while you can. Don't let your idiot sons take it.
Wish I could afford a little fresh fruit I've got for you. Look at this. Rock slide. Trap my feet.
This is where I came from, right? Yeah. Hey, Drac, Liam. You guys found the tavern? Nutrient paste vats.
Aren't you to wait until your medic has cleared the food for toxins before you take anything in?
Let me tell you about Ridcon.
Yeah. First of all, hey.
Welcome to the Taverton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ships out
Oh.
off-world.
Cool. How does it work though?
How do you stretch your food that far?
It's complicated. Hard to explain without going into lengthy
Yeah,
detail.
yeah, I guess.
But I'd be happy to send some to your ship, along with my process notes.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider
Yeah.
it done.
That would be awesome. Yeah, for the Nexus, if things go scarce, or things are close to a famine, that would be a very good alternative.
What does Taverton mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Taverton at the Taverton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Yep,
Don't get me started.
yep.
I'd like a drink.
Okay, here goes. We don't have Shepherd's implants, and we're not a Krogan, so let's hope this works. Are you okay? You alright? Okay.
That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
Hey, Liam. Hanging out at the bar?
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Nav sent.
Okay. Scan the hostile vendors. Okay. Oh, we know about that guy.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Well, you definitely stick out, Drac.
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
Well, that's true, actually.
Every resistance recruitment poster. Did he ever contact you? No, that man is impervious to flirtation. Why are the good ones always dense? I hear he had a thing for the repository's curator. So, Giles available? Your where's that?
Okay.
I'm so glad you're back. I'm in one piece this time.
I was in one piece last time. A little dented, but in one piece.
You hit that wall so hard you had amnesia for 2 weeks.
Still in one piece.
Here's the last holographic mineral terminal, and here's the vendor we need to scan. Hello. Let's scan this one real quick. Or let's...
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
First of all, let's just be inconspicuous and just read this. I don't even know if that's a word or not. Join our fight. You proved you can fight the Ket on Vold. The resistance doesn't impress easily. Stand with us. Together we will take this war to the enemy's home. We'll make them feel terror. Yeah. We'll show them despair. We will break the Ket, and when that's done, we'll share the rewards of our victory. Okay, are you at war with each other? We've seen members of your species act with violence, greed and selfishness. We've found evidence of your people attacking and stealing from one another. Why do you hurt each other when only the Ket stand to gain? If our people are slow to trust you, it's because we can't understand why some of you seem determined to hurt others. Even the Ket stand united in their cause. Why don't you? Yeah, that's a good question. We have much to learn. I've spent my life wondering what other beings might exist. Your people are nothing like what I imagined, and I'm glad for that. I thought I was long past being surprised in life. My sons and daughters draw pictures of you and ask me all sorts of questions. They want to know everything about you. We hope you feel the same way. There is so much we can teach each other. I believe in our future. Help arrives when you least expect it, and your arrival was unexpected. You come to Aya wounded and in need, and we didn't welcome you. You went to our other worlds and helped our people overcome terrible challenges with no promise of reward or friendship. You wouldn't do that if there wasn't a goodness at your core. Ah, you want to understand and be understood. This is the start of a great alliance. There we go.
Hello there.
I'm working.
I know, on me.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Who are you?
You haven't even told me your name.
Darnfra. Biological researcher. This is my home.
Oh. And what do you hope to find?
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
Sure.
I can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Well, the way you... I mean, you guys have many children and grandchildren, and we could never pop out that many babies. So, I think you have the advantage. Resistance headquarters. What do you do with that bottle? Okay, so let's see. Do we have this cultural guy in here? Hello, PB. What are you doing? Are you drunk?
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah blah blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, writer. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
You're very understanding and attractive. Nice combination. I think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Are you flirting with me? Okay, let's see. Though we don't know much about the Remnant or its creators, we determined the Remnant were present in Helios long before our people. The Remnant's purpose appears to have been the same as the planetary vaults, to transform our world into a thriving, beautiful paradise. That's nice. Before the arrival of Pathfinder Rider in Revolution 826, modern attempts to interact with Remnant had been unsuccessful, but we've been able to coexist with them peacefully here on Aya. Cool. Hey, Ellen.
I've heard so much about you. Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
Sure is.
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Most High requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found. Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
Oh, okay.
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Avela's much younger than the previous curator. She has a lot more energy. Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
Tali. I miss her.
I'll let you get back to it.
These things aren't Remnant. Ancient Angarans? Angaran exhibit. Though we know little about our pre-Scourge ancestors, evidence points to a grand, multi-planet society with sophisticated technology. Many recent discoveries indicate our ancestors even traveled vast distances between systems. though we have no way of knowing for sure. Most scholars theorize our people's early success was due to the use of remnant technology. Yeah. Maybe they even created the remnant. Or the scourge. Ooh. Okay, more. Archaeologists on Haval recently discovered what they believe are pieces from the old structure as yet found on the planet. These fragments were literally uprooted by mutant vegetation, rising from an underground cavern. Though the exact cultural nature of this find remains unknown, teams of researchers have recently established a permanent dig site to search for more clues. Oh, that is cool. I want one of my ship. While we can't know for certain, theories about this remnant device suggest its function may be to convert rock and sand into nutrient-rich soil. That is so cool. That is super useful. It's a pot. Huh? Yeah. This pottery fragment is believed to be a ceremonial decoration from the ancient temples of Haval.
Did you look at the internal structure?
I couldn't even get it open. It locked me out.
So I was right. It is remnant. Oh, you're here. Welcome to my favorite place in the galaxy.
Sorry, what? What was this quest again? Who are you? I forgot. Sorry. It's just a curator. Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Pavawa, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter. Pathfinder, I've been studying the helmet you found, and it's
Oh, right, of course, it's
if it
her.
wasn't for you,
Right.
we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Sure.
For you? Anything.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the sound of that. I've laid digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this: if you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
She's got a cute accent. And I just felt like flirting. She was like so happy. I just wanted to make her day. Yeah, we found the ancient Angaran helmet in that remnant ship. So yeah, they obviously used remnant tech back in the day.
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
Sure.
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
Now, let's give it a rest.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Nailon.
Oh, it's you. I watched you land.
Hope you're not calling me it anymore.
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
What's your job around here?
Aylin and I help Avela with her studies. I specialize in restoration.
So you make relics look new?
Do as I can. I'm not a miracle worker, no matter what Avela says. She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen. Never had a supervisor like that.
Oh, she's a sweet girl.
I'll leave you to it.